Hey folks, another day, another unboxing, and this is of the FLIR ONE Pro LT. This is kind of the light, hence LT version of the FLIR ONE Pro camera. Now the FLIR ONE Pro camera has been out for a while. It's a camera that plugs into Android, in this case Android USB Type-C, or iOS devices, also micro USB version. And it basically is a thermal imaging camera, right? FLIR is kind of the leader in that field, and they've made this camera attachment for your phone for a while now. This is like the, I don't know, third or fourth generation product. And the regular FLIR ONE Pro I reviewed, I unboxed on the channel a while ago. If you check it out, you'll find it. I'll link to it at the end. But this is the LT, the light version. So instead of $399 as a dongle, it's $299, so it's a little more affordable, relatively speaking. And again, you know, this is not a product for the average consumer. This is more for DIYers, people that need to look at things and see what temperatures are on things by pointing at them and taking photography of, you know, basically heat and signatures of you know, their homes, their cars, their computers, or whatever it might be. Now, of course, having the more expensive version gives you a high resolution. The cheaper version has a lower resolution, but it's more affordable. And so, you know, FLIR is trying to get more consumer friendly as they go. So again, if you haven't seen this channel before, if you're new to the channel, this is a complement to my podcast, mobiletechpodcast.com. So these unboxings are just here to kind of give you some pictorial reference. Subscribe to the channel, go join the podcast, Mobile Tech Podcast, etc. But for now, let's unbox this, have a look together. It says here that it's using dual camera technology. That's nothing new. They're basically blending our regular camera with the FLIR imaging sensor. Vivid advanced image processing, you know, adjustable connector, which is cool because it fits phones even with cases on the phone. It's very smart. And then yeah, so you know, up to you know, 1.8 meter drop tested. That's pretty cool. Means you can drop it with the phone on it, attached to the phone, and nothing too bad will happen. See the heat, solve the problem. So the idea here is, you know, if you are just like, you know, fixing DIY, you want to see the heat signature on something, you use this product. Now, $399 is a hard proposition. $299 is a little bit more manageable, obviously. So that's what the box looks like. And then on the back here is, you know, it says it's a bunch of stuff you can do. Spot problems, work smarter with crystal thermal imaging, etc. You know, and it's in multiple languages. And then here you've got, you know, their logos and stuff. All right, so let's have a look. Down here, there we go. I knew I'd open this once before to see if I could need a knife or something for the video, and I didn't, so here we are. Nothing in this box. This is just a wrapper, really. This is where the good stuff is. So there is actually need for a knife here, but I've got everything I need right here in my pocket. I actually like to use these really awesome little safety pins for that purpose. Also doubles as a SIM removal tool, so that's kind of nice. All right, so we've got this little pull tab here. It's magnetic, very nicely done. This is typical of FLIR's packaging. And if we do this, we'll get in. See the heat. Cool. All right. So here we've got a little foam thing, divider, and some instructions. Thank you for buying our thermal camera from Frank Pennis, Vice President and General Manager. Nice looking guy. All right, notice, please read and take note. Export classification. So you can't export these because they're considered basically a defense product, which is a new thing. Quick start guide. So let's see here. It's very small. That's just the warranty info. So basically you just get the app, plug it in, and off you go. That's basically what the quick start guide is about. All right, so there's that little foam thing here attached. Very, very nicely done. And here's the actual, you know, product, right? So This is form factor exactly the same as the Pro non-LT. You've got this little dial here that lets you adjust how much of the connector comes out. You can see it coming out as I rotate the dial. See, so if you have a case on your phone, this will accommodate it anyway. And then retract it, and off you go. So it's very clever design. It doesn't, because it's obviously, you know, it's USB-C, and like the Lightning version is the same. You can swap it around so you can have the camera facing to you, or you know, if you're looking at the screen, or the other way around. Now with the micro USB one, I've never seen it, so I don't know what it's like. I don't know if it swaps or if it rotates or whatever. You got a button here and a USB Type-C charge port on it. The reason for this is that I believe it supports pass-through charging, but I'm not 100% sure. There is a battery on board of this module because it does draw quite a bit of power and they don't want to drain your phone. So you do need to charge this thing, and this is kind of the power on off button. As you can see, it lights up, and yeah. So 2 sensors. The standard imaging sensor here, I don't know what the specs are. It's just your normal, you know, phone camera sensor, nothing too high res. And then you've got hidden behind this is the infrared, the actual FLIR sensor, what they are so masterfully good at, right? This is aluminum with the rubber edges, very much the same design as the Pro version non-LT. So very rugged, very nicely made, not too thick. That's essentially the product in a nutshell. A connector, an adjustment, a button, a charge port with a LED next to it, and 2 cameras on a metal and rubberized casing. Under the divider here, there's a bunch more stuff. There's a carrying case, very nice. We still include that, even the light version, with a cool little FLIR zipper. You can put this in here like that. This little piece. Actually, I believe it goes over here. You can carry this around, and then it's safe. It doesn't get banged around too much. If you want, you can put a charging cable or something in here, and bang, there you go. That's very nice, rubberized. What else is in here? Nothing else. In here, of course, you have a USB Type-C cable, just in case you don't have a USB-C cable and you need another one. There it is, USB-A to C, as you can see very well here. So that's a nice little perk that they include this. I mean, $299 is not cheap, but at the same time, compared to the $399 Pro non-LT version, non-light, it's nice that they didn't skimp and included all the goodness in the box. So that makes me very happy. I'm going to take it out because obviously I want to play with this. So I believe I have the FLIR app on my phone. So let me pull out my, I'm not sure if I still have it installed, but I did for a while. There's nothing else in the box, but let me quickly see if I have the app here. I might have to extend this a bit because of the case. So here we go. No, I'm pulling it in, so I need to push it out. Let's push it out more so it sticks out more. There we go, that should do it. There, I clicked in. I felt it, so I can even pull it back in a little. So there's no gap between them, you see? There we go. So let's see, do I have the FLIR app installed? I do not, so I'll have to reinstall it. If I turn this on though, it should pop up a thing saying, would you like to install the... Let's see if we can do it again. Usually it goes straight to the App Store and lets you install it from there. But I guess it's not working, so let's just log in and install the FLIR app. And let's see if we can find it. FLIR ONE, install, and we'll get this started so you can have a quick look with me. It's pretty fun, and as you can see, it not too unwieldy. It's pretty solidly attached here, and yeah, this might need charging too. I'm not sure if it is ready for that. So yeah, it's flashing green, so I think it's actually pretty much ready to go. All right, let's go. Yes. Okay. Skip. Okay. And here we are. Look at me. Oh, it's upside down for some reason. Okay. I don't know. There we go. That's how we want it. Look. It's me and my hand. Hello, my hand. I'll put it in front and you can see my hand, my face. If I remove it, there we go. You can see the phone above me is getting pretty toasty. You can see how the camera lens right there, let you identify what phone am I using. If you answer in the comments, let me know what phone I'm using. I'm telling you now, it's not a new or modern one. It's not something you've seen in a while. So that's basically it. And here, it shows you all the things you can do. And with my, with my fingers in the way, here, let's see, my finger's in the way right there. Again, so I believe you can rotate it, and it tells you the charge level, which is really nice. Let's see. I believe there's an option to rotate the, there we go. Can I rotate it? I don't know. Honestly, it's been a while since I've used this app, so I'm not going to experiment with you. But you get the feeling for it. There you go. That's how it works. All right, folks. So that's it. That's been the unboxing of the FLIR ONE Pro LT, which is the light, slightly cheaper, more foldable version of the FLIR camera. Stay tuned for more coverage on my podcast, mobiletechpodcast.com. Again, subscribe to that podcast. We're on iTunes, on Google Podcasts, on Pocket Casts, on Overcast, on Slacker, Stitcher. Tune in pretty much everywhere. And yeah, it's weekly. It's audio only. I got some cool guests. We talk about mobile technology every week. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you think it was good. And I'll be back with some more unboxings soon. Cheers, everybody.